Hello learners, welcome back to the next class, which is English grammar, and our topic is uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns. The last Monday we looked at countable nouns. That is nouns that we can count. Anything that you can count and give a number to it is called what? Countable noun. But today we are looking at uncountable nouns so that we can balance up that topic very well. So when you're talking, you can say countable and uncountable nouns. So that's what we are looking at today. So what is uncountable noun? Uncountable nouns are nouns that cannot be counted. They do not have plural forms but can be measured. They do not have plural form but they can be what? Measured. In countable nouns, I told you that in countable noun you have plural form, alright? You have singular and plural countable noun like bag, bags, plate, plates, and so on. But in uncountable nouns, we don't have plural form, but they can be measured in quantity or in size, alright? Okay, so when you say, like, for example, you say water, you cannot say water and waters. No, there's no water, nothing like waters. It's either a cup of water or a pot of water or a jug of water. You measure it based on the quantity you want it, alright? But you cannot give it as plural or singular. Alright? So we go down to examples of uncountable nouns, which are hair. The hair on your head is uncountable because you can't count it. Water is uncountable. Dust is uncountable. Sand is uncountable. Oil is uncountable. Petrol is uncountable. Rice is uncountable. Flour is uncountable. Flour is this is what we use to bake our cake, make our donut, make our chin-chin, make our peanut, and so on. We use this. This is flour, not the one we plant in the garden. All right. This is sugar. All right. Sugar is uncountable now. Milk is uncountable. Soup is uncountable now. Then we go down to how to measure uncountable nouns. What are those things we can use to measure uncountable nouns? Number one, a cup of water, just like I explained, a cup of water. You cannot say waters. You can say 2 cups of water, you can say 3 cups of water, or 2 buckets of water, 3 buckets of water. It is from that bucket or cup that you can use to measure, you can measure it. You can say 2 cups. Now this cup now will now become what? Plural of water. Alright, so that is what you can use to measure uncountable noun. But singularly, you cannot say sands, but you can say what? A handful of sand, and so on. Alright, we have a bag of sugar. Okay, you can also say 2 bags of sugar, 3 bags of sugar, a tin of milk, a plate of soup, a bottle of oil. Alright, so we use all these things to measure uncountable noun, just as I have given you example, which you are also going to do. Alright, so thank you so much for staying tuned. Make sure you watch the video. If you don't understand, try your best to ask questions.